And winner of the International Halloween live stream competition for the best live stream in the history of Halloween. Did he strike out the side? Dodgers are striking out a lot. Okay, there. Now I've got the chat open. I can fast forward past these commercials. I'm behind time in the baseball game. So if anybody should arrive and want to inform me about the baseball game, please do not. Alright, now we've got Yamamoto on the mound for the Dodgers. He's already got one out. The bottom of the first inning. Again, obviously, we've got some time saved up because Rachel and I did some. There's my beloved wife, Rachel, and her kitty outfit. We gave out Halloween candy to the children this year, and that was nice because we haven't been able to do that heretofore. I'm gonna have to just leave these shoes on, huh? I broke my last pair of flip flops tonight. Max Muncy. What's with these Dodger defensive miscues? I don't know. Quite frankly, thus far, I think Toronto has just looked like a better team.
Did you like those Old Navy ones?
What do you mean the rubbery? Yeah, I mean I like those. Those are fine.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah, that'd be great. If you want to do that, thank you.
What size are you?
Um, well, 12 and a half, 13. 12, 12, 12, 12 and a half.
Shit. I don't know if they have tabs.
You can get 13 probably.
Okay.
12 might be a little small. Double play, double play, double play, double play. That's 2 outs for the price of 1. What a good deal. All right. Now, I don't know what inning the game currently is in real actual time, but where we are, it's in second inning. Top of the second. Mookie Betts at the plate. He's 3 for 23 in the World Series, which is quite poor. And this is the first time he's batted cleanup. He's the fourth in the lineup for quite some time. The Dodgers' offense is just like pathetic. Last game, and so far this game. So far, this is our fourth batter, and if he strikes out, as it looks like he is about to, that will be our fourth strikeout. Let's go Mookie Betts now. Hey, let's go Mookie Betts now. Let's go Mookie Betts now anymore. Mm-hmm. Beanie Eric is an acceptable name for me right now. And then just any beanie. It's got a light on it. There.
They have a 12-13.
Georgie P4B says you are gay.
Their size.
What? I'm sorry, say
They
again?
have a 12-13 size.
Okay, get that one. That sounds good. Mining Beanie is right. I've enjoyed having this light on multiple occasions when I've gone to do something outside at nighttime. It's been very convenient. So we're done with our Halloween duties, which is nice. The kids all come around in one group, so we don't have to worry about a steady flow of them or whatever. Shut up, Georgie, says Who to 7469. Hmm. It's good to know. Here in the second inning, top of the second inning, one out. Mookie Betts grounded out. Teoscar Hernandez, who's done a few things in this postseason, is at the plate. Spooky baseball? No, I'm watching the baseball game and it's Halloween, so I don't think that qualifies as clickbait.
What should I do? It says spend $50 for free shipping, $40 to go. I got you two pairs of the flip flops in black for $9.98 and shipping is $7.
Okay, so just pay the shipping cost and that's fine.
Okay, 16.
And where are you getting it from?
Old Navy.
Okay, cool. Is Rachel spooky? She's got spooky ears. What could be spookier than a person who's half cat?
Not really.
What about this? Does this make it more spooky? She's a very spooky cat. The kind you don't take out for Halloween. So, because we've been live streaming these baseball games, I wanted to do it again tonight. I wanted to remain consistent. Do I have ADHD? Yeah, I guess. Sure. Why not? How about you? Do you have ADHD? Adhood? You say it's pronounced adhood? I don't think you're right about that. I went and got a diabetes test today. I'm gonna find out if I have diabetes. If I pass the diabetes test, that means I have diabetes. And I get some special award or something. No, no, no. We're watching the game on TV. Just like all the previous baseball live streams. I just like to stream while watching the World Series game because it's a pleasant, like, watch party kind of, event. And I have Dad's Beatles. No, I don't know what that means. Do I have ADHD? I don't know what that is. We have HDTV, you mean? Yeah, I think so. All right. Now we are in the bottom of the second inning. I already fast forwarded accidentally. Um, I think I have diabetes. That's why. Because I pee a lot, so I probably have diabetes, especially at night. Oh, ADHD is what they give meth to kids for, or something like that. Right, gotcha. Where is your Halloween candy? Well, we passed out at least about half of it to all the kids, and
Mhm.
then we brought the rest of it back inside. Well, I drink a lot of coffee. Sometimes I drink more liquids than others. We'll see what the results come back as. It's a cheap enough test. The hemoglobin A1C test is only like $40, and it's pretty easy to do with the Quest. Liquid in and liquid out means diabetes. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I have it, but you know, I'll actually be a little bit worried if I don't have it. Like, okay, well, what is going on then? you
I
know?
need to poop. I need stuff with fiber.
Okay.
I don't know what has fiber though.
Do we have any more carrots? You want me to cook you some broccoli? You want to make yourself salad? That's what you should do. Make yourself salad. I could eat some salad too if you wanted to make me one. Are you feeling
Do we
lazy?
have the big bowl to mix it in?
Yeah.
It's clean.
If you don't, if yeah, it's clean.
Okay. I don't mind making it.
Okay.
I just have to get the portions right for two salads. So what I do is like I put the portion of salad in the bowl and then put it in. Cut a portion of the bowl, put it in, and then I put the oil and vinegar and mix it. But like I don't know like the portions.
okay. Pretty cat, I already told you I don't want to respond to your rabble rousing. You're just trying to play good team, bad team, aren't the bad team terrible? I don't like to play that stupid game. I've already explained it to you many, many times.
What should I do?
Don't make a salad. I don't know, Rachel. Come on. I mean, if you want more fiber, make a salad. Now you're asking me to tell you how to make a salad. You know how to make a salad. Don't make any salad for me. Just make salad for you. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Um, I'll be able to measure out individual ones better.
No, you're asking me my thoughts on people's inflamed rhetoric. My thoughts on people's inflamed rhetoric is my same as my thoughts on your attempt to inflame passion over class differences and or purported, your attempt to group everybody on food stamps in this group of so-called takers. It's just exactly the same thing as the people who are accusing you of rebel rousing. You're doing the same thing. You're not maybe threatening violence or theft, but we could always cherry pick some extreme instances of people's idiocy and say, "What do you think about this trend of idiots on the bad guy's side?" I'm not going to play that stupid fucking game. I've told you that many times. Get over it already. I'm not playing that game. I don't play it. I think playing it is the problem, not a solution. Who cares about charity? I don't give anything to charity. You're talking about two totally different things. I'm talking about rhetoric and inflaming passions and such. and creating two teams, the bad guys over here, the takers, and the good guys, the makers. You know, I'm talking about rhetoric. I'm not talking about actions at all. Actions don't really fucking matter, right? Rhetoric does.
Yeah.
No, I agree it's not comparable, but but both people are doing the same thing. They're saying, um, there's some bad guys out there that justify my bad behavior, right? Now, granted, threats of violence are themselves criminal, okay? It's not protected speech. So if they're genuine threats of violence towards specific people anyway, then it shouldn't be permitted and etc. We already have solutions in place for this shit. That's why you're just rabble rousing. We don't need any. We already have solutions in place for theft and violence. They're against the law. We already have solutions in place for direct threats of violence. They're against the fucking law. So yeah, you're just rabble rousing. And it's important that we learn from this experience, right? This is the teachable moment, your chance to learn something because I'm not talking to those bad guys, right? That you're identifying. So why would I rabble rouse like along with you about it? There's nobody even to scold. I have you to scold because you're exemplifying your kind of rabble rousing. What discussion needs to be had? There's no discussion. Does not getting your food stamps justify theft or violence? No, obviously not. There's no discussion. It's not. It's not like a matter that's open to questioning or something like that, or blah 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 blah. And just because the law is not equally enforced doesn't mean we should enforce it even less equally as a solution. That's insane. Obviously, unequal enforcement of the law is a problem due to laws having, no actual victims, so that the enforcement of them can become discretionary for the cops. That's a totally separate issue to anything we're talking about here regarding food stamps. Completely irrelevant to food stamp issue. But their being unfair is not a good reason for you to be unfair or advocate unfairness. That's like basic basic stuff in 101.
You got my drink?
Yeah, I just got some coffee. Well, I mean, I agree with you, Putty Cat. Congress shouldn't pay itself. If they're not going to pay any other federal employees, they should not pay themselves first. That goes without saying. Well, I guess their point would be, well, we're still at work. The other people aren't getting paid; don't have to go to work. What do you think about that, Putty Cat? I mean, it's true that those people may not be getting paid, but it's also true that they don't have to go to work. Hey, happy Halloween, Archer. Well, how did the Dodgers get a run? You got me so distracted with your politics stuff, I didn't even notice the Dodgers have a run. Dodgers are up 1-0 here in the top of the third. 2 on, 2 out. Obviously, I've got some time saved up. If you're ahead of me in the game, don't tell me anything about it, okay? With Yamamoto on the mound, we might not need more than one run, you know? Ooh, bases loaded, two out. Top of the third. Let's get a couple insurance runs here. Here comes the either pitching, the pitching coach for the Toronto Blue Jays is on his way out to the mound. Talk to his pitcher. Meanwhile, Mookie Betts is up, mired in a deep slump. You know, if he could just get even one run, that would be. If he could just get a walk, you know, that'd be great. He doesn't need to get a single. Just walk. I agree Social Security is a failure. You're preaching to the choir here, Captain America. Preaching to the choir. Rachel, I'm sorry I snapped at you about the salad.
It's okay. I don't. Thank you for apologizing. Do you want some cheese in it?
No thanks. Does this have any dressing at all on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oil and vinegar.
Cool.
It's tasting just like lettuce.
More or less, but that's fine.
Do you want more? I can get the two of them and you can pour yourself.
No, it's fine. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What's the point of eating if you don't like it?
It's good for me. It's healthy.
It is.
I mean, it's fine to discuss unequal enforcement of the law, but that's an entirely separate issue from threats of violence or theft. And it's this combining issues into something that you can know holistically is the problem. It needs to be issue specific. There's a very issue specific question. Is Scuba worth 400 million? Yeah, probably. Oh, Mookie Betts.
Yay! Yay! Good job, Mr. Bed.
I don't know. I haven't. This is the first I've heard of it. Really, Cap. You gonna lock out baseball in 2027? Hmm. Well, I mean, don't they have through all of next season to get a new deal done? Well, you're right that there's a lot more structural inequity in baseball than there is in, say, NFL football, where they have a more robust revenue sharing agreement. Oh, show media. Well, the Tigers had their chances this year. They had to blow a big lead to get the wild card. Yes, for $8 million, I'd do that. I think you'd do that. We just have to. I mean, we could still walk, right? Live in France for a year and not have a car. Have to walk or ride a donkey. It's not so bad for $8 million. Thanks, beautiful. Oh, Mr. Kitty. Donkey is not an ass, okay? An ass is a mule, I think. Okay, get away then.
Yeah, Daddy's right. Get away then.
Ruben, that's just you saying I like spelling things wrong. The one and only proper spelling of Ricky is Rickiee. This coffee is wonderful.
Oh, I don't think I've tried yet.
You can have mine, I'll make myself a new one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yamamoto. 2 outs, 1 on here. But he had 42 pitches and he's almost about to finish the 3rd inning. So he's doing pretty well in terms of pitch count. Hold on, trouble. We need more cat food. We also need more non-alcoholic beer, but we need more cat food. What's that?
It only brought in one run.
Oh, they brought in a run?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, hopefully Yamamoto can get the last out of the inning here and limit the damage.
No, pretty cat.
No, we just clubbed with the neighbors earlier out by the street.
Yeah.
They had their Halloween mix on, and they had their Halloween mix playing through their PA monitors, and they were playing things like the Monster Mash, Ghostbusters, uh, Thriller. I want to find the quote from Ghostbusters that I heard somebody quote on a video earlier today. No, the neighbors were drinking alcohol, but no, they didn't play Dead Man's Party. That should have been on the list. That's an Oingo Boingo song.
I don't know that song.
It's a dead man's party. I
I don't know that song.
bet you do. But let me see. I'm gonna play it for Rachel here real quick. Let's see if she knows it. Dead man's. Okay, let me mute this for a second. She doesn't know this song. I told you there's a lot of 80s songs that are Halloween songs.
Yeah, they really are. You're right.
It seems like the 80s was a real big Halloween era. I'm thinking like every
Yeah, like
20
you
years they
don't
have a.
want this as a salad. Like you
Tr-
don't like
Trouble, you
salad.
don't like salad. You can give him a piece of lettuce and see if he wants it. Alright, so Yamamoto enters the bottom of the fourth inning here with a 3-1 lead. He's thrown 52 pitches. That's not too bad for 4 innings. But he's only one out into the fourth inning.
Me?
Come on, Yamamoto. Yamamoto gave up another single. I'm Ricky Lake's spirit animal too. You are. Did you guys know that? That Acacia is Ricky Lake's spirit animal? I think it's reciprocating spirit animals, though. I think Ricky Lake's also Acacia's spirit animal. Unless I've already drawn a picture of Acacia's spirit animal, in which case that one obviously takes precedence. Nice job, Yamamoto.
Yeah,
Nice job. Halloween brags. You know what, I think we should try to put together a complete list of all 1980s Halloween songs.
Okay.
There's You start with Michael Jackson. Um, you've got Thriller, but you've also got Somebody's Watching Me.
Yeah.
That song, which is not a Michael Jackson song. Sorry to hear that, yo. Your mixing headphones are in repair, huh? Okay, so we're talking about the '80s glut of Halloween songs. So you got those two Michael Jackson songs. I think that Billie Jean might actually also get played at Halloween because it's got kind of a Halloweenish. Doom, 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 doom. Michael Jackson always makes you think of Corey Feldman. Yeah, Thriller and Somebody's Watching You are the two Michael Jackson songs that I or officially make the list. Then you've got that song that Acacia just put there, Dead Man's Party by Oingo Boingo. You've got Ghostbusters. You've got is Psycho Thriller Qu'est-ce que c'est written in the 80s? Probably. I think so. I think that's an 80s song too.
I think 77.
Well, 77. Okay, a little older than 80s. Corey Feldman's What's Up with the Youth? Yeah, Buddy Killer. Unfortunately, Rachel says it's 77, so that's a little older than.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Every Day is Halloween by Ministry. That's a good one. I don't know. I don't know it, but based on its title, it qualifies. Um, it seems like Prince should have some Halloween songs, but he doesn't that I can think of. Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper. Well, that's in the 70s, I think.
Oh, wait. I don't know. It might Talking Heads, so Psycho Killers might be in the 80s.
Sir, we all know you're gay. Stop hiding it. All right, I'll stop hiding it.
So 77.
Highway to Hell. There's a specific line I want him to say.
Dropping off or picking up?
Dropping off.
Just a moment.
We picked up this guy. Now we don't know what to do with him. We check with you.
All right.
Are you the gatekeeper?
You better bring him inside.
You are so kind to take care of
Amphetamine Logic Sisters of Mercy.
I don't think he's human.
You're done, right?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
What did you say?
Keymaster of Gozer.
According to this, his name is Louis Tully. Lives on Central Park West. Do you want something?
Do I?
Yeah.
Have some.
Vince, you said before you were waiting for a sign. What sign are you waiting for?
Gozer the Traveler. He will come in one of the pre-chosen forms. During the rectification of the Boldrani, the Traveler came as a large moving torrent. Then, during the third reconciliation of the last of the McKendrick supplicants, they chose a new form for him. That of a giant floor. Maybe Shucks and Zools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you.
That's it right there. That's it right there. Right at the very end of it. It's that last sentence.
Depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. Zools knew what it was to be roasted in the...
Many shrubs and souls knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of a floor that day, I can tell you. That's a great sentence. Many shrubs and souls knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. Many shrubs and souls knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of a floor that day, I can tell you. What a great line. I mean, that's just fantastic. Fantastic writing. Many shrubs and souls knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of a floor that day, I can tell you. Werewolves of London, was that in? Oh my God, Tuts. Oh no, it couldn't possibly be. You're just saying that's what you think the outcome's gonna be, huh? I'm not caught up to real time, so don't be spoiling anything. Where it is right now, it's 3-1 Dodgers on the top of the fifth. Okay, now it is still 3-1 in the bottom of the fifth. I'm gonna just catch up with us here. Okay, now it's 3-1 in the bottom of the sixth. New Kids on the Block. You got the right stuff. It came in the night, a raincoat. Is that a song about a cloud? The clouds came all over my raincoat. I'll ask her. Rachel, does New Kids on the Block have any Halloween songs?
I don't think so.
She said probably not.
Where's the dishwashing stuff?
I put it underneath the sink.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
Hello, Victorian Clan 3359. What is that? I'm curious about that. There are many shrubs and souls that know what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. when I heard that person make that quote, he didn't. I don't remember what the video was exactly, but maybe it was one of the History Guy videos I watched today. But he made the quote, but he didn't. He didn't say what it was from, but I recognized it, even though it's such a. It's kind of a strange quote, right? There were many shrubs and souls who knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day. I can tell you, it's from Ghostbusters. What Rick Moranis says, right?
Oh.
Like here, see. Uh-oh. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you are a real pill.
Yeah, he is.
You've seen me do so much work on the pond, you're looking forward to seeing the finished product. Well, I will probably get that done pretty soon. Let's see. 2 outs, bottom of the sixth, Yamamoto. Still pitching, but he's already thrown 93 pitches. It seems unlikely he'll go more than 7. Was Ichiro the first Japanese player, superstar Japanese player in the MLB? I think maybe Hideo Nomo preceded him. The Hurricane Hideo Nomo. What's it called on the hurricane, I think? Or the tornado? One of the two. But if you want to say superstar, maybe Ichiro was more of a superstar than Nomo. I'm not sure. Jazzmasters at Bad Electronics. No, I haven't heard of it. Monk Photius. I have not heard of that. Heard about it. I'm sorry to report to everybody that I broke my tatami slippers today. But I think, did Rachel, did you order me new shoes already?
The only be flip flops? Yeah.
Cool, thanks. So now I'm curious, who came first, Hideo Nomo or Ichiro? No, I'm wearing this. It doesn't have a brand. It's just regular hat with a light on it. I did click the link. I was curious about it. What is that? Never heard that before. Okay. It's a good Halloween song. It came in the night. A raincoat. Oh, thank you, Buddy Cat. I was going to Google it myself, and I forgot what I was doing. It came up in the night, a raincoat. It seems like it might be like that Dr. Seuss book, The Pants with Nobody Inside of Them. I always found that like a poignant story when I was a kid. I liked it. Muncie pops out. 3-1 still, top of the 7th inning. We are up to time with the actual. Yeah, Hideo had that wind up, a little hitch in his giddy up. So obviously the Dodgers have to win tonight to push to Game 7. I think that'd be great. Even if the Dodgers lose tomorrow, if we get to see a Game 7, that would be this World Series will have given me everything I could hope from it. I wouldn't mind seeing like an extra innings game tonight, but the Dodgers still end up winning it. That'd be fine. Or I wouldn't mind seeing Yamamoto somehow pitch 3 more innings and pitch another complete game. That'd be crazy. He'd have to throw like 130 pitches probably, but that's not unheard of. It's happened. Fernando Valenzuela used to do that shit on the regular. Throw like 130 pitches. I think I heard it in Kenneth Anger's Rabbit's Moon. Huh. The first time I got to meet, or at least briefly, and say hi, wave to, and stuff. Some of a lot of the neighbors that have little children came around with their trick or treating group. A lot of adorable, polite little children. It's a lovely neighborhood. Headlamp beanie goes hard. Thanks. It's good for when you're outside at night. You can look. What's over there? Wait. You don't have to have your hands free. Oops. It's got that light on it too in case I need someone to find me in the darkness or something. I could put on a flashing light. I think Might as well be Walking on the Sun should be a Halloween song because obviously it's about getting burned up in fire. Would Mr. Rogers fit in our neighborhood? Maybe. Yeah, he probably would. I don't know. What was he really like? Hope it goes on the playlist. 6 underground sneaker pimps is kinda Halloweeny. Yeah, I did watch Mr. Rogers as a kid. It seems like The Cure should have some Halloween songs. Oh, yeah. It's not an 80s song, though. That's a classic 90s song. That's like almost the quintessential 90s song, right? Is there any song more 1990s than Walking on the Sun? Rachel and I watched the first half or so of Nightmare Before Christmas earlier. That's it's one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. It's an incredible triumph of cinema. When you say Nightmare Before Christmas is a triumph of cinema,
It really is.
Yeah. Vogue by Madonna. I'm not sure that quite qualifies as a Halloween song, but it does feature people in costume.
Hey, you're such a cutie.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
I heard this Rihanna song that I forgot was actually a good song from a long time ago, but
I forgot about you.
it was probably like 14 years ago or something. 2010, 2012, something like that. Steal My Sunshine is also very 90s. Most quintessential 90s song of all, I think, is Walking on the Sun. What?
Yeah.
Can you think of a more
I
quintessential?
shall be walking on the sun.
How bizarre, how bizarre. That's a pretty 90s song. Like Black Hole Sun.
Oh my god.
That was, that was so overplayed in the 90s. I can hardly think of any song that was I heard more frequently in the 90s than And take away the rain, black hole sun. Won't you come? Won't you come? Sugar Ray Every Morning is a great one. Putty Cat. That's a great one to bring up as the quintessential 90s song.
Yeah.
That might even be more better than Walking on the Sun. Every morning I wake up and in my girlfriend's bed. Anything by Third Eye Blind? Well, there would only be that one song. You know, that song about like the meth addict or whatever. It's Semi Charmed Kind of Life. Chuambawamba Wamba is a good choice for a 90s one. Is that I would walk 1,000 miles and I would walk 1,000 more miles and then I would walk a third 1,000 miles. Jumper. What's Jumper? I don't know that one. I think Jump Up, and Get Down is another quintessential 90s hit. I wish you would step back from the ledge, my friend. Oh. Oh, that's a different song by Third Eye Blind. Jumper.
I want to be by the Spice Girls.
Wanna Be by the Spice Girls. That's a good 90s classic for sure.
And Waterfall by TLC.
Oh, sure. I thought you were actually going to say Wonderwall.
Oh, Wonderwall though, that's there too.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a classic 90s number.
Yeah.
Gin Blossom's Hey Jealousy. That's a good call too.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder when Hey There Delilah came out. Probably early 2000s.
20 like 6.
2006.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say My Name by Destiny's Child. Pearl Jam Alive. Oh. It may be a quintessential 90s song, but it's also a quintessential terrible song. What year was Shoop written? Probably late 80s, huh?
It might be in early 90s.
Glycerine by Bush, yeah. Terrible song. Or, I don't know, maybe it's not a terrible song, but I just don't like it.
Pretty bad.
Save Tonight? Is that Tonight?
That's
We are
That's
young. Is that 2000s?
2010s.
2010s? Oh.
Mhm.
Backstreet Boys, Everybody. Is that Is that Backstreet's Back? All right. Oh, everybody, move your body.
I don't know.
That's the Backstreet Boys.
Everybody. Yeah.
When you were in your hopeless romantic phase, Glycerine spoke to you. That's fair. You know, you were young.
When you're young, you gotta give yourself a pass.
Yeah. You're gonna make some music mistakes. It's fine.
And you make mistakes. Very, very
Yeah,
sure.
sure. You know, I'm not rats in a tent.
Mm-hmm.
1 week, one week. I hate that fucking song. I hate that song.
That's very popular.
Sublime. Okay, enough. Sublime Santeria. Santeria. Weezer. You know, Say It Ain't So. Is that 90s? That's 90s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Beck, Losers, probably 90s. Probably late 90s, I guess. Beck has a lot of hits. I don't make music, I make hits.
I don't make music, I make hits.
This shit ain't safe for work. 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 Work.
Work, 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 work. This shit ain't done.
Do you think, which do you think is the more iconic Britney Spears song? I'm Not Rats in a Tent or Hit Me Baby One More Time?
Can you give me one more time?
Hit Me Baby One More Time. Two Live Crew, Me So
I
Horny.
don't know.
I'm not familiar with that really, so.
I'm not rats in the tent.
I'm not rats in a
Is that
tent.
the same song as Hit Me Baby One More Time?
I don't think so. It's hard for me to separate the two, but.
Oops, I did it.
Oh yeah, Oops, I
again.
Did It Again. I played with your heart.
Yeah. I think that's bigger than Hit Me Baby One More Time.
So, Oops, I Did It Again and Hit Me
Yeah.
Baby One More Time are the different ones. Which one is I'm Not Rats in a Tent?
I don't know. I
think
don't
that's
know.
Oops, I Did It Again.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Ooh, baby, oops, you think I'm in love. Learn something from above.
I'm not rats in a tent.
Yeah, I'm not rats in a tent is more popular than
Then Hit Me Baby One More
time.
Time.
Yeah.
Well, Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle is such a terrible song. And anything by Hole or Tool is just, or Nine Inch Nails is really just terrible. Spin Doctor's Two Princes. I don't know that one.
Then go ahead now if you marry him, marry me. I'm in love, baby, can't you see? I ain't got no real affinity, but
Beastie Boys, Brass Monkey. Is Every Rose Has a Thorn? Is that a '90s song? It must be 1990 if it is. It couldn't be any more recent than that. Those are '80s songs. Cherry Pie is '80s. Smashing Pumpkins. You know, when I went to my college graduation in like 1994, I think it was, they played Today by Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh yes.
Bad Touch Bloodhound Gang is a good call there.
Oh yes. You're a real kidney man. Does Creep Read by Radiohead count?
Is that from the 90s? Creep by
Yeah.
Radiohead? Yeah, that's a very quintessential 90s song. That's a little transcendent in the 90s, actually, I think.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, it's a hit no matter what decade it was written in.
Interesting. They wish they didn't make it. Oh my gosh. You're the cutest of them all.
Everlast, like, that song, Swimming Out in the Water. I don't know. Crash Test Dummies, I don't think I know that one.
You're a kitty man.
What about Hanson Mbop?
Oh, that was a big one.
Zombie by Cranberries?
Yeah, that's a big
Absolutely.
one. Mm-hmm.
On their tanks, on their guns, on their guns, on their bombs, we are there, we are there, we are fighting. In your house, in your house, zombie. Ace of Base is a good one. Jeremy is such a terrible, terrible song. We said Wonderwall we've mentioned before. Everclear Santa Monica. Go out in the water. Tupac, California Love. That's yeah. California Love. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. I was wondering what that was all about. Why you called him Healer? Like, is there some meaning there? It was just an autocorrect. Macarena? I guess that qualifies as a 90s song. I think that's just sort of another one of those things that's a little like Who Let the Dogs Out, right? It's not really of any particular time period. It's just this weird, like, one hit wonder weird thing, yeah. Or like YMCA, it's not quintessentially a 70s song, it's just one of those, like, things they play in a stadium.
Everlasting hits.
Uncle Cracker is one of Ruben's fave songs. Really? We're not including any Puff Daddy on this list, Ruben. He doesn't even get to be on this list. Nothing but a G thing. It turned out it was actually a couple of things besides just a G thing. And they had to issue a correction later on. Little known facts about West Coast rap. It did turn out to be something more than just a G thing. REM Losing My Religion. Is that 80s though? Or is that 90s? It must be early 90s. Like, I bet Stand is late 80s. There's another one of those songs that the band wishes they hadn't made it, even though it's like their best song. Stand is one of REM's two best songs. The other good song by them, well, they've got a few, but I like their first hit song, which was It's the End of the World as We Know It. and I feel fine. We're gonna make an exception for P Diddy, though. Okay. You're supposed to say, "Well, excuse me," like Steve Martin used to say in the '70s. Rubens Paul Giangetti's is bad. I don't know what that is. Share, believe. I believe in life after love. That song is so silly. What about Celine Dion's Osami O Lady? Osami O Lady, and you're my man. Is that 90s? Osami O Lady? Goldfinger, Superman. Stop goldfingering my sphincter. Mm. Freddie Freeman up to bat here with 2 on and 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. Backstreet Boys, I want it that way. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Turns out they didn't even want it that way. That was also a lie. Freddie Freeman flies out to right center field. Venga Boys? I don't know the Venga Boys. What about around the world, around the world, around the world? Yeah, that song I say around the world a whole bunch of times. Or I'm blue, ba ba dee da da do, ba da da dee da da do, da da dee da da do, da 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 dee da da do. What about that song? Is that 90s? Boom, boom, boom. Barbie Girl. That's a good one. That's a terrible song. Fire started by Prodigy. Ah, what a terrible song. But very quintessentially 90s, I will agree with you. The 90s is hot right now because people in the 30s or in the 90s were, they had their childhoods in the 90s. And, people in their early 40s, like Rachel, well, she was 5 years old when the 90s started and 15 when it ended. So I guess Rachel's age even more. Millennials. That's why the 90s are big right now, is because millennials. Millennials are reaching that time of life when they're getting nostalgic for their pasts more. Green Bay basket case. I'd rather put on there. Oh yeah, is that the one? Am I just paranoid or am I stoned? Then yes, that's the one. I agree. If Boom Boom Boom, I Want You in My Room was sung by a mummy, room would be replaced by tomb. It's a good point. What about Ice-T's classic, Let's Get Butt Naked and Fuck? That might have been late 80s, I'm not sure. And when was that song, Living La Vida Loca, for sure, qualified. When was that song, It's Getting Hot in Here, so take off all your clothes? When was that song made? What about this one? Here's a classic 90s one, I think. I think this is 90s. Girl, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, you mean that terrible Santana Matchbox 20 song? That's a classic. Creep, we already said Creep, yeah. Jamiroquai for sure. They had that one song with the cool video, and everyone thought they were the shit for like 5 days. Biz Markie for sure. Biz Markie might be 80s? Okay. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Yeah, so catchy. Oh, that's a good one, Putty Cat. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I'm at my point of view and there's no rain. Alright, Mookie Betts. Fouls it off. So we are in the top of the 8th inning. There are 2 outs, 2 on. The Dodgers are clinging to a 2-run lead. Feels very tenuous. The Blue Jays are into the Dodgers bullpen at this point. Counting Crows by Mr. Jones. I mean, Mr. Jones by Counting Crows. Mr. Jones, I'm there. God, I hate that band. It's like, I think Counting Crows should just combine with Hootie and the Blowfish to be Hootie and the Counting Crows. And then they could just, I mean, don't you think those two bands, if they were going to tour, they should tour together? I don't know Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. I'm not very familiar with the Goo Goo Dolls. Alright, time to pull some bowls. I think I'm going to smoke some of this Loaded in the Bases. Rage Against the Machine. Is that horrible song that goes, some of those who burn crosses are the same who join forces, or something like that, you know? I hate that song. Or, is that's the same song as, you know, oh no. And another song that's terrible. That song that goes, despite all the rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Horrible songs. Horrible, horrible songs. Gin and Juice, sure, you don't want to leave out Snoop Dogg's intro hit into the world. I had a really rough day yesterday. You know, we went down to Merced to try to get a blood test done. I didn't end up getting it done there. I ended up getting it done here in Mariposa today. But oh yeah, I've drank gin and juice plenty. I'd be more likely to drink gin and tonic. But Flagpole Sitter is a great one for sure. Paranoia, paranoia, everybody's coming to get me. But no one ever does. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. And I'm so bored. And I'm in hell. Uh, that song, they say if you're bored, then you're boring. I remember thinking, you know, like, oh, that's a cool lyric to have in your song. Natalie Imbruglia Torn is a good one. Naked on the floor, I'm ready for. I am naked on the floor. Someone said Gin Blossom's Jealousy. I don't think they said Jen Blossom's Follow You Down. I'm not sure I know that one. I'm not sure I know that one. I was surprised that Rachel doesn't know Dead Man's Party by Oingo Boingo. She's like, she'd never heard it before until today. I was all like, are you serious? You know her as Alanis Morissette ironic. Is she 90s? I guess she is. That's, it would be deeply, deeply ironic to leave her off this list, I think. And we don't want to be that ironic, so we're going to have to include her on this list. It's like rain on your wedding day. The free ride that you just didn't take. The good advice you just didn't take. Who would have thought it figured? Mr. Play It Safe. Somebody won the lottery and died the very next day. Isn't that ironic? You would never expect that. Oh, you should stay alive for at least a little longer than that. You just won the lottery. Who would have thought it figured? But I prefer going to Alanis Morissette songs. Is she perverted like me? Will she go down on you in a theater? Cause I'm there to remind you of the best I went when you went away. It's not fair to remind me. You wanna know? MC Hammer Can't Touch This. Is that 1990s? 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20. I don't think I know that one. Is that you can drive around this town and let the cops chase us around? No, that's Hate Jealousy. Sorry. Shania Twain. I can't think of any Shania Twain songs. What about that song? About like with the sun coming up over Santa Monica Boulevard. Do do do. You know that song? What's that song called? All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. Till the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. That's a pretty good song. What if God was one of us? Excellent inclusion there. What if he were just a stranger on the bus trying to make his way home? Sheryl Crow. That's who wrote that song? It's good to know. Classic 90s hit list we've come up with here tonight, I think. fair to say. Where have all the cowboys gone? I don't know that song, I don't think. What about My Achy Breaky Heart? Was that a 1990 song? We're going to include some country in the mix. I think we should include My Achy Breaky Heart. Roki Sasaki on the mound. He gave up a leadoff single here in the bottom of the eighth inning. Let's see if he can put out the fire. We'll be streaming till the end of this baseball game for the few of you who are here. I appreciate your company. Hiroki Sasaki down 2 balls and a strike to hitter in the second slot, Lucas, with the Toronto Blue Jays. Last name Lucas. Spelled Lukes, Lukes. Vanilla Ice Ice Baby, I think, was before 1990. But it might have been 1990, I'm not sure. That's a strike. Well, the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. My own worst enemy, lit. Is that the one where it goes, um, still shining. Rain through the window last night. Yeah, I know that song. Maybe I will check out Two Princes by Spin Doctors. No Doubt songs are, for sure, no doubt, classic 90s songs. What about that one? Man, man, man. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. He lives on my block. He drives and I rock. And she doesn't know who I am. And he doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby. That's a good song. It was it was a song for some movie. I remember the video featured uh, an actor who was also in American Pie, and it featured that pretty actress who was also in something else. Weezer by Buddy Holly. I mean, Buddy Holly by Weezer for sure. Put a lot of Weezer songs in there. was the was the '90s the last decade of bands like that? I thought the end of bands was the '90s. Now you've just got artists. Decepticon by Le Tigre is fantastic. I don't know what movie that was. I could Google it. What movie was that Wheatus song in? Ball 4. God damn it. 2 on now. So here's the quote. The greatest quote in the history of Halloween. Alright?
of the floor that day, I can tell you. Shubs and Zools knew what it was. Maybe Shubs and Zools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. The Zools knew what it was. Giant floor. Maybe Shubs and Zools knew what it was.
Many shoves and swools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. Many subs and many subs and swools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. Many shoves and swools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of a floor that day, I can tell you. Many shoves and swools. What a great what great writing. This whole thing here.
During the rectification of the Baldrani, the traveler came as a large and moving torrent. Then, during the third reconciliation of the last of the McKettrick supplicants, they chose a new form for him, that of a giant
floor. Many subs and swools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. Many shoves and swools knew what it was to be roasted in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. I had the delight of hearing somebody quote that in a video earlier today and recognizing it and being like, because they didn't attribute the quote. They didn't say what it was from. It was just a quick reference in this video, right? Like a one-line joke to people who got the reference. I was like, oh my god, that's got to be from Ghostbusters. Ruben says, I think 2010s is the end of the bands, pretty much. There are some middling bands and some decent ones. Lots of pop punk and Maroon 5, Dumb. Spoon, Queens of the Stone Age. Spoon's older than that, though. Spoon's from the 90s. And they persisted until now. I'm pretty sure Spoon's at the latest early 2000s, because I remember I got my first Spoon record at Pooh's in LA, which had to be in their old location. So that had to be a long time ago. I think of Saint Motel as being a good new band, you know. I think of the 2020s as being so far marked by Johnny and Baby No Money. Like the earlier 2020s by Johnny, the middle of 2020s, Baby No Money. Hi G, how you doing? Maroon 5 has some good songs, but you know, overall they don't represent the pinnacle of brilliant music, you know. They're just kind of high achieving mid, I guess. Oh, not too bad. You know, watching the baseball game. Still 3-1 Dodgers in the bottom of the eighth. Roki Sasaki has allowed 2 base runners, but he's got 2 out now. He hasn't given up any runs yet. Yeah, I had a good day today. Yesterday I had kind of a terrible day. I woke up feeling still like not really myself, and then I had too much scissor, THC scissor, and I got all like anxiety riddled and stuff. But I feel like kind of back to normal today. It took a while to, I think, get through the boost bar withdrawals, were which are pretty bad, really. I know not to take that stuff anymore. Certainly not to take it more than one day in a row. Maybe not never take it again. Because the oh, nice job. Okay, Roki, you got out of it. Yeah, we can do that sometimes. If you're not in a good headspace, for me, it's not the first time in my life that weed's caused anxiety attacks. But it didn't happen until after my dad's death. Well, I mean, maybe when I was like really young. So the Dodgers have one more turn at bat, but I'd like to think that at this point, the Dodgers are figuring we got a 2-run lead. We should be able to win this game. We keep Roki Sasaki on the mound for the ninth inning and push it to game 7, you know? Yamamoto pitched 7. No, pitched 6 innings of 1-run baseball. So that'll increase his ERA a little bit, but still an excellent performance by Yamamoto on the mound. He's had an excellent postseason. He proved to be worth everything, every penny the Dodgers paid for him. The boy is mine, Brandy, and Monica. I'm not familiar with that one. I don't think. There's Waldo, Luigi, and Mario. I saw Where's Waldo at the supermarket today. Rachel dressed up in a costume today as well. Went to the supermarket and people said, "Oh, costume," and stuff like that. You know. I got a text from Jared next door saying thank you for something. I think. Let me check and see what it says. Sorry about that. We were briefly disconnected. He was just saying thanks for the weed. Give him some more too. We got plenty of that. I'll give him some of the other strains too. Well, they're showing this statistic there that the Dodgers got more runs in just the third inning tonight when they got 3 runs than they've gotten in the previous 2 games combined or something like that. So, the Dodgers are going to have to continue to rely on pitching here as they've only managed to score 3 runs in this game, but their pitching has kept them in this series. And if Roki Sasaki can come out and pitch a bottom of the ninth inning, a clean frame, or give up just 1 run, then they managed to push to game 7, despite the fact that I think the Blue Jays have looked like overall the better team in the series so far. Like I think if you added up all the runs by both teams in the series, Toronto would be ahead by a substantial amount. Well, we're winding down here in the stream. We're winding down in the game. We do have at least 1/2 of an inning left after this. Kike Hernandez up to bat. He strikes out. So, who let the dogs out? It wasn't me. But you couldn't be the man I adore. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your fart is for. Oh, is that the Brandy song? Game 7, if necessary, is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's 4 o'clock, which probably means the game starts at 5, you know. Natalie Imbruglia. Well, I think, one person we left out of the 90s that we shouldn't have left out of the 90s is Fiona Apple. With her first album having some classic hits on it, including Paper Bag and Criminal. Uh, she deserves definitely some mention. But it was just a paper bag. Hunger hurts, and I want it so bad I could kill. And tonight, I don't want to clean up. Oh, that's 2000? Oh, Elia is 2000. If at first you don't succeed, that's 2000, huh? Fiona Apple's not 2000, is it? What's cool about that song Paper Bag is if you go to the YouTube video for it, there's a commenter in the comments who's like, I was the little boy you could see because she like dances with a bunch of like 12-year-old boys. It's kind of a weird video, but the point is, in the song, like she thought this guy was a man, but he was just a little boy because he wasn't being, I guess. He wasn't gonna give her what she wanted or something. I don't know. But anyway, one of the boys who was in that video said, "I'm the boy who was at meow minutes and meow seconds," and then people ask him questions and stuff. It's a cool thread of comments to read. You can read the guy. Now he's an adult, obviously, but the guy's experience as a 12-year-old kid who was in that video. He responds to various comment questions and stuff. Say my name, say my name. Bills, bills, bills. Was Old Dirty Bastard 2000s or 1990s? Hey, dirty, baby, I got your money, don't you worry. Said, hey, baby, I got your money. Mariah Carey. Gangster's Paradise. Gangster's Paradise is a good 1990s like hip hop song. Tyler Glasnow is gonna be the pitcher for the Dodgers tomorrow. If this goes tomorrow. Currently, whether or not it goes to tomorrow is riding on the heavily weighted shoulders of Roki Sasaki, I believe, unless they changed pitchers between innings. I don't think they did. I think they brought in their closer to get 6 outs here. And yeah, Roki's back on the mound, having gotten the first three as he needed to, although with some traffic in the eighth. That's strike one. Natalie Merchant. I'm not sure who Natalie Merchant is, but oh, oh. Tyler Glass now is actually throwing in the pen. Why would he be throwing in the pen right now? He's gonna pitch tomorrow. Oh, it hit him. Kirk's gonna take his base. Rookie hit him on an 0-2 pitch. Natalie Merchant Carnival.
Splitter that gets away and catches him right on that side of his hand. On an 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's an unfortunate hit by pitch by Roki. Obviously, now everybody who comes up to bat is the tying run, represents the tying run. They put a pinch runner in for Kirk. Addison Barger is at the plate here. Bottom of the ninth inning. And that's a lot of Natalie Merchant. One and two is the count. Nobody out. One on. Bottom of the ninth inning. Roki Sasaki on the mound. He's already thrown 31 pitches, which is quite a few for a closer. But I think the Dodgers are going to expect him to throw as many pitches as he needs to get these outs if he can get them without letting him tie it up, you know. That's a lot of Natalie Merchant, yeah. Whew, that was a ground rule double. Second and third, nobody out, bottom of the ninth inning. And they're all in agreement that it's a ground rule double because we're a double by rule because it actually this might be a ground rule double because it got stuck underneath the padding on the wall. Yeah, it got wedged right there. So the Blue Jays fans are disappointed. They wanted to see that score a run because normally that double would have scored a run, but because it got wedged, it did not score a run. There's still nobody out, but there's man on second and man on third because it's two bases by rule. Oh, I don't want to see. I don't want to see the series end today. Come on, Murky Sasaki. You can do it. I have faith in you. Oh, they pulled out. Wow. They're bringing in Tyler Glass now, which means they're going to pitch Otani tomorrow. I imagine that's what it means. They're going to pitch Otani tomorrow. Wow. Wow, that's big. That's crazy. Macy Gray, I try Lauren Hill. That's funny. I remember Lauren Hill. I hadn't thought about her for a long time. But she was quite the name for a little stretch of a year or two, you know. Macy Gray, I'm not that familiar with that. What is that song? I want to praise you like I should. When did that song come out? I think that's probably late 90s, but it could be early 2000s. Let me Google it. $1999. The album came out in late 1998. I think though praise should count as the beginning of the 2000s. It represents kind of like uh, RHCP. What's RHCP? I don't know what RHCP is. Under the Bridge. Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers, right. Yeah, Under the Bridge is a good one. There we go. Good job, Tyler Glass. No one pitch, one out. Sasaki's not happy with himself, but you know what? He got 3 outs in the 8th inning, so that's good. Snow is your favorite song? Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel. They got him! Wow! Wow! Fantastic! Wow, Dodgers win. Tyler Glass now closed that game out in like 3 pitches or something. Wow, exciting. Good stuff. We did talk about Torn already, Acacia. That is an excellent one. There's no doubt about that. Torn. Lying naked on the floor. That's the only line I can remember of it. Nice job, Dodgers. That's good managing by Dave Roberts to put in Tyler Glasnow there and just say, fuck it. You know? Oh, we already mentioned Alanis Morissette. We've already agreed that it was ironic, and we already wondered if she'd go down on me in the theater. Wow. Yeah, he did do it in only 3 pitches. Transpository. You may still have some in you. Good point. Selena, I Could Fall in Love. I don't know that one. Okay. Well, I'm going to go outside with you all for a final cigarette before I wrap this up. That was exciting. That was an exciting ninth inning, I got to say. You know, Roki Sasaki gave up second and third, nobody out. Dodgers clinging to a 2-run lead. And then Tyler Glasnow comes in and just shuts them down in 3 pitches. Wow. I don't know if that means he could pitch again tomorrow, you know, since he only threw 3 pitches plus warm up, or if they're going to start Otani. I don't know. What are you talking about? Well, we were talking earlier and have been talking for quite a long time about the quintessential '90s song. Conversation started with "Walking on the Sun." I posited that that might be the quintessential '90s song, and we discussed many other possible songs. But as of right this second, I was just talking about the end of this baseball game, which I just watched, and the pending end of this train, which will happen after I have this cigarillo. I think I'll start a fresh one. Matthew O'Day. Hi, Zandy. How's it going? Rachel's talking to somebody on the phone right now, so she's not in here. Yeah, I watch football. I don't watch football, professional football, so much as I watch college football, but I do watch some pro football too. The Halloween's going good. We had some kids come by, and that was nice. We had candy for them. They came by in a group, and we were able to pass out candy. Rachel dressed up as a cat, and the neighbors. The neighbors had on some Halloween music. They put on their PA speakers, monitors, and then They were dressed up too. I was the only one who wasn't dressed up. Didn't really feel like getting into a costume, but I had a setup up there with a little wilderness car's tailgate down. That's working as a little table for us, and a couple chairs up there. Yeah, it's pretty spooky around here once it gets dark. I still would like to maybe schedule a time, Andy, for us to go, all three of us to go on the underground Sacramento tour. So maybe suggest a date at some point when that would be good for you. And then maybe I'll suggest it to Rachel and we could get the tickets. I don't know. I don't know how much it is, but we could get 3 tickets to it, I'm sure. Probably not that expensive. Because I would like to do that. I think that seems like a good thing to make videos and stuff. Any day works? Okay. All right, well, let me talk to Rachel about it and well, we'll try to do it sometime between now and Thanksgiving. How are things going with you? Any exciting updates in your life? Dodgers won a big game tonight. That was a big game 6 win. Pushed to game 7. It's fun. I recently started learning how to roller skate. I went to a skating Halloween event today. Oh, how fun. Roller skating. That's a good way for me to hurt myself. I already know that. Even better way perhaps is ice skating. Ice skating is one of the best ways for me to hurt myself. Sixers lost today. Well, the Dodgers won, which is great because you get one more game of baseball. This has been a good series. I mean, sure, not all the games have been close, but you know, it's had several good games in it. The ones the Dodgers won were all close, it seems like. Dave Roberts earned his paycheck tonight when he pulled Roki with nobody out in the 9th inning and put in tomorrow's likely starter, Glasnow, to close out the game. And Glasnow did it in 3 pitches. Really, really good. So, okay, the game's over, and as I indicated, I was just going to stream until the game was over. So, for those of you who just arrived, sorry I have to be departing so soon. And Zandy, I'll talk to Rachel about that, and we'll get in touch with you about a date and stuff. I'll look up where to get tickets and stuff too. So until next time, thanks for being here, and don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. Love you all.